Darling, trust me, I'm right for you. Here's proof, darling, I know you've been unsure. I can feel it in the way your messages sound different now, in the way you pause before replying, in the way your voice is still sweet but a little less certain. And I get it, you've been through things, you've been let down, you've been promised the world by people who didn't even bother to stay when it started raining. But I'm not here to sell you dreams, I'm here to show you something real, something steady, something that won't disappear when love stops feeling exciting and starts asking for effort. So trust me when I say this, I'm right for you, and I can prove it, not by changing who I am, not by rushing you, but by showing up consistently, patiently, until your heart feels safe again. Here's the proof: every time you go silent, I don't panic, I wait, because I know silence isn't always distance, sometimes it's protection. And if you need time, I'll give it. When you overthink, I don't tell you to just relax, I listen, I ask what you need, because love isn't about brushing past your emotions, it's about honoring them. I notice the little things, the way your voice drops a little when you're tired, the way your energy shifts when something's on your mind, the way you light up over the simplest things when you feel safe. That's how I know I'm right for you, because I see the parts of you that most people miss while they're too busy asking for more. I won't ask you to prove your love to me, I'll show you mine instead. And if you're still unsure, if your heart is still healing, that's okay, I'm not going anywhere. There were moments, small ones, where I was loving you gently, in the quiet, in the pauses between your worries, in the spaces where you thought you were too much. I was there, holding you with my presence, not asking you to shrink or soften, but showing you you never had to. I've memorized the rhythms of your silence. Learn to read the way you say I'm fine, when what you mean is I'm tired, but I'm trying. And in those moments, I don't try to fix you, I just stay. Sometimes love is just that, a quiet staying. I don't need fireworks, I don't need declarations, just you, unfiltered, uncertain, and still trying to believe. Because every time you hesitate, I don't see doubt, I see a heart that's been brave too long, and just wants something it can rest in. Let it be me, I'll be your calm, your steady, the proof that not all love leaves when it gets hard. I'll be your calm, your steady, the proof that not all love leaves when it gets hard. I won't flinch at your scars, won't run from the walls you built to survive. I'll sit beside them, trace the cracks with care, and wait for the door you'll open when you're ready. Because love, real love, doesn't demand, it invites. And I'm not here to take from you, I'm here to give time, space, softness, and the kind of patience that doesn't expire. You don't have to earn me, you don't have to dazzle or perform. You can come as you are, tired, tangled, quiet. And I'll still choose you, even on the days when you can't choose yourself, especially then. Because love is more than a feeling, it's a choice, and I will keep choosing you, again and again. Even when the world gets loud, even when your fears echo louder. I'll be the one who stays, not because I have to, but because you're worth staying for. And if it takes time, I'll give you all the time you need, not to fall in love with me, but to believe that someone could love you, without asking you to hurt for it. To believe that someone could love you, without asking you to hurt for it. I know love has worn different faces in your past, some kind, some careless, some that left without warning, taking parts of you you're still learning to reclaim. But let me be different, let me be the love that doesn't shake the ground beneath you, but steadies it, the love that holds your hand, not your breath, the kind that speaks softly to the loudest parts of your fear, and says, you're safe now. I won't rush your healing, or measure your pace. This isn't a race to the finish line, this is a walk, a slow unfolding, where every step you take toward trust will be met by one of mine. And when you question it, because I know you will, when your heart starts to panic and tell you this is too good, that love like this doesn't last, I'll remind you, not just with words, but with consistency, with presence, with the way I show up even when the light in your eyes dims. You won't have to wonder with me, you won't have to earn every kind gesture, or second guess every quiet moment. This isn't conditional, it's not perfect, but it's real, and real has roots, real stays, even when the weather changes, even when you don't have the energy to be soft, even when you're quiet for days, because the weight inside feels too heavy to name. I'll be here, not knocking on your door demanding light, but sitting on your steps, waiting with warmth. You don't have to smile for me to stay. You don't have to be strong for me to stay. You don't have to be sure for me to stay. Because I'm not here for the best version of you, I'm here for all of it, the uncertain, the scared, the version of you that's still learning to believe. You're worth choosing, you are. And if no one ever told you that before, hear it now. You are worth loving without effort, without armor, without pain as the price. And when the day comes that you start to believe it, even just a little, when you stop flinching at kindness and start letting love linger, I'll be there, not saying I told you so, but saying welcome back. Because your heart was never too much, it was just waiting for somewhere safe to land. Let it land here, with me, as many times as it needs, because healing isn't linear, and neither is trust, and I'm not keeping score. If you need to retreat, I'll stay right where you left me, no questions. No pressure, just presence. I'll learn your quiet the way others only chased your noise. I'll speak gently where others pushed. I'll hold you in the dark without needing you to shine, because real love doesn't demand the light, it learns to love you in your shadow, too. And I know sometimes, your past creeps in like a storm, turning every soft word into a threat, every kind gesture into suspicion. But I'll wait with you through that, too, not to convince you, but to remind you, this love is not a trap, this love is not a trick, this love is not a test you have to pass, it's shelter, it's peace, it's me, choosing you, without a timer, without conditions, without needing you to be anything other than human. You don't have to be ready, you don't have to know, you don't have to promise me forever, just stay, as long as it feels safe, as long as it feels kind, and if that's only for a moment, then I'll make that moment feel like home. And if someday you find yourself unsure again, if fear creeps in quietly and convinces you to pull away, I won't blame you, I'll just remind you, home doesn't lock the door when you're late, it leaves the light on. Because love, real love, doesn't chase you into stillness, it meets you there, it understands the language of doubt, and still chooses you. So even if you can't say I love you out loud, even if all you can offer is a soft glance, a half smile, or the courage it takes to stay 5 minutes longer, I'll take it, because I know what it costs. And when the world feels like too much, when your chest tightens and your thoughts spiral, and you start to believe you're too difficult to hold, look at me, really look, because I'm still here, still choosing, still steady, not because I'm blind to your complexity, but because I see it all, and love you not in spite of it, but because of it. You are not too much, you are not a burden, you are a garden still learning how to bloom, after too many winters, and I am not here to hurry spring,